So the debate is, when a writer writes a blog post for a company blog, who owns the content? Now, there are a number of things to consider here. It's the company's content. After all, they did hire a writer to produce this content for their blog. So, in my opinion, I believe that that content should belong to the company. That being said, the author did produce that particular content, and they should be entitled to a byline or authorship. And I think this is where the stem of this debate lies. Should authors be able to build up their own personal brand and take it with them when they leave a company? Well, I think so. I think that the work people do should add to their resume, to their body of work. They should be able to look back and refer to this work as their own, just as if they had worked on a project at a Fortune 500 company and want to make a move to another one. Content is becoming more and more important these days, and spending time to create quality content is a very valuable trait. So the ones that rise above should get credit for their work. Attaching a byline to a company blog post for that author doesn't mean a whole lot for the company, but it does mean a whole lot for that author. And that author can build up a lot of credibility and respect in the industry. In the end, it actually does help the company, because recognized thought leaders blogging on your blog can really bring a whole new audience to you. Perhaps this person's been blogging about technology for the last 5 years and has had 2 different jobs, 2 different companies. Now they've come onto your company and they bring an audience with them that you may not have had before. We should treat authors with respect, but the authors should also understand that the content that they're creating is owned by the company. That's my stand on the great debate.